Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I show you how to deadhead your Cranesbill Geranium. So let's go. Cranesbill Geranium is a hardy geranium here where I live in New Hampshire Zone 5B. Even though this geranium is a perennial, it's different from your annual zonal geraniums that you normally buy and put in containers and pots throughout your landscape. I love this geranium because it's a perennial, it comes back every year, and it's a wonderful ground cover towards the front of a flower bed. Today I wanted to show you my process for deadheading the plant. There's a big difference between deadheading and pruning or shearing back the plant. Deadheading means you're taking the blossoms that have already gone by or are spent, and you're basically clipping them off. That tells the plant not to put its energy into going to seed. Instead, it tells the plant to keep on blooming. And what's really nice about this process is it will ensure that I have blooms on this plant all season long, late spring through the summer into the fall. Shearing or pruning the plant is different. That means you're actually cutting back the plant because you want a bushier plant. I'm actually very happy with how this plant is looking right now. I don't think it looks too leggy, but if I did feel it looked leggy, I would absolutely shear or prune it back. But for today, the main thing is let's get deadheading. Here's an example of the beautiful bloom on this plant. I don't want to touch that. I want to make sure that it still looks pretty and is still blooming. This right here is an example of something that I need to cut back or deadhead today because the seed pod is getting created and I don't want that. So I'm going to show you my process for clipping that off. You basically want to follow it all the way down to a leaf node. So like right here, I'm using hand pruners. You can also use scissors. You can even use your fingers. If you do use any sort of garden tool, make sure that you have sanitized it beforehand. And I'm just going to clip it right there. This is another example of a blossom that has gone by, but notice the seed pod has not gotten created yet, like this one over here. Again, we're going to follow it down and we're going to clip it. This right here, as well as this right here, are flower buds, which means I don't want to clip them off because the flower buds will eventually turn into flowers. I consider this part of regular garden maintenance, especially if you want to enjoy a perennial like this one that can potentially bloom most of the season for you. I recommend you come up with a schedule that works for you. It could be every day, it could be every other day, it could even be once a week, but pick a schedule that works for you and come out here and get deadheading because if you do that, your plants will reward you all season long. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't already, I'd love if you considered subscribing to my channel and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.